Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Tuesday morning pre-market webcast. First of all, I want to apologize for the last couple of days. I've had spreadsheet corruption issues. We were having all kinds of technical stuff. Thankfully, it didn't affect the subscriber side of it, the chat room, the live chart, the audio, all that stuff worked fine. It was just all the stuff that I used to produce content. It was a nightmare the last 2 days, but it's all straightened out now, so off we go. So let's review. Let's talk about Friday. Let's talk about Monday. Let's talk about now. When we last talked on Friday, we had a failure to convert the 9-day, and I had said at that point it threatened new all-time highs. And they go and they do it again, and it's not any great grand call on my part. It happened back here. Failure to convert the 9-day, new all-time highs. Failure to convert the 9-day, new all-time highs. Over here, failure to convert. I mean, it's the 9-day simple moving average has been a rock for the last 3 months, with the exception of a couple of days here and there. You haven't seen it close below the 9-day since back here, and that was the move down to 55.5 that bounced off the lower level, and then they took it up into new all-time highs. At that point, the high of the moment was 26.58.5. What I told the subscribers yesterday morning, and it remains true right now, 2,700 is an open price on my technical stuff. It should print. The fact that it didn't print during the course of yesterday, when they really literally had all day to do it, you went up and you did 98 at like 9:35 in the morning. It's interesting, sort of troubling, but not really. If they can't make a higher high today, you start to wonder if we're maybe stalling out a little bit. But before you get excited, stalling out may just mean we go back and print 70. 75, wherever that blue line heads up over the course of the next couple of sessions. You can see it rising up again to meet price. We touched the upper band yesterday. Upper band today is 27.03. That's going to continue to expand as price expands. So is there the possibility that we could go on an upper band ride? Yes. Would that be a very Christmas thing to do? Yes. My only hesitation is we just did a 10-dayer. We took a little break, but we could do it again. And what this really underscores for me is the phenomenon that I talk about in the room sometimes. When the mini hits a big round number, in this case it was 2,600. Some big round numbers they want to live in for a long time. Some big round numbers, they don't want to, all they want to do is go see the next big round number. And that's what's happened here. I mean, we hit 2,600. November 27th, just after Thanksgiving. And we have not spent much time here, and we're knocking on the door of 2,700. I don't suspect 2,700 to go as quickly as the 2,600s did. I expect 2,700s, I think we'll live there for a little while, kind of like we lived in the 2,500s for a while. And 2,700 may just be the simple act of going up and seeing it, and then grinding around in the 2,600s for a while. But the reason I make that point is you can't fight that 100 handles of price. We spent the vast majority of our time since we hit 2,600 long. With the exception of the Flynn short and a couple things that we tried here and there, I mean, basically we've been buying dips for the last month. And it's not, it's not interesting. It's not, it's not anything. It's what's paid. And some days it pays better than others. Yesterday we were long 3 times. It was very exciting. 95, 94.5, and 94.5, and we got a third out for a couple of handles, and then we kept getting knocked out, and then we just called it a day. So it was very, we didn't, made a couple of handles yesterday, but what we didn't do was fight price and take 27 trades on a day that didn't want to trade at all. Yesterday didn't really want to trade at all, not after the bell rang, and you have to recognize those days and do less. Otherwise, you're just going to be your commissioner's best friend. Or your broker's best friend with all the commissions that you're doing. So it's important to understand that some days, especially in December, the market is not going to want to move. Yesterday was one of those days. Mondays have been those days. The last 3 Mondays have not really wanted to, give a lot of directional trading opportunities. So as we look ahead to today, these bands are very, very tight on the hourly. And here, here's RTH from yesterday. We didn't really go anywhere. Okay, you can see 9-day support, we talked about that. Heading into Friday, there was the rally off of it, and just a steady grind, and then flatlining in the regular session, more flatlining in Globex, and you have very tight Bollinger Bands on the hourly. Those should resolve. Up, down, don't know, don't care. Just we want to be there for the directional trade. One of the most interesting things that you get in situations like this is you can get kind of a head fake up to a move down. The last time the bands were tight, they weren't this tight, was back on Thursday, and we got that resolution down to the 9-day support. Could we do that again? Sure. Could we resolve up to take a big piece out of 2,700? Yep, absolutely. So don't try to anticipate direction. Just understand that when the direction comes, this is a byproduct of the compression. It can go a lot farther than you think. And, go ahead and, that's where you want to be as far as positioning is concerned for the day. You want to be on the side of the expansion. This expansion back here went from 70 down to 50. Plenty of chances to get in, plenty of handles to gather. You didn't have to be guessing here that it was going to be down. That's my point. Okay? Wait for some lower highs, that'll develop on smaller time frames. Understand your risk and then trade with it. That's what we'll be doing today. All right, everybody have a fantastic day. I'll be out later with a wrap up. Be careful on these holidays. It's going to trade, and then it's going to not want to trade. Be there, taking advantage of opportunities when it wants to move. Understand that when it doesn't want to move, you need to stop. That will keep you safe through December. All right, take care. Trade them well. Talk to you soon. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princeton Trader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade them well.